Chimpa mecho so one day. Toyamba baby oh wow angry Corona virus Koro dangerous Toyam Koro aqua Emba AK-47 no Toyam wow Coronavirus cap wow No benemiga mingo Coronavirus cap wantingo Ma presi wayo yasikyo Coronavirus, Angrebu, Wayo. Coronavirus, Angrebu, Wayo. Coronavirus, Angrebu, Wayo. Coronavirus, Angrebu, Wayo. Muhiki China, Taba, Yepitili. Oh, your America, it's your Yambo. Coronavirus, not ours in Nigeria. Koronyo la Buddha, koronyo tumale kosuto yam. Koronyo enugu, koronyo tabelu ito yam. Ubi hintaiteri, shi uwase yoro. Kao na tende nebiye o, ukajoga. Ebrandine oga, shidena owega. Weyo bitu kwishia, denta ineriga. Iyove. I'm a minute to Kanuta, Orodeho, Kakayo, Nana Yam Yoshi, Aruwe, Kwasali Wu, Yami, Kenkayo, Waka Chile, Abe, Ahinga Mines, Wachi, Chizwa, where so missing yo, she the Yaman Zandiga, the Malu Hiya,
Well, that's the message. It's asking Radio is King James here on Extra Speed. And as you can see, we are discussing I Am Benue. Well, if you just joined us, you are not far from the truth. We have not done anything yet anyway. We're just testing. And hopefully we're on now because I can see at least, some people viewing at this moment. So we believe we're on Facebook. And of course, on YouTube as well as kingradio.com. So yes, if you are here with us, you are live on those platforms. Now, if you've been following activities in Benue, you know about I Am Benue. And I'm playing host tonight to the initiator, that's the founder of I Am Benue, Akaa Fele. And of course, we are going to look at that because it's like we are all Benue, right? But this Benue. So Akaa, say hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi, everybody.
Right. So anytime during this show, you can call us on the number displaying on your screen now. That's +234 if you're outside Nigeria, 902-127-5464, or you can leave your comments here in the comment box, and that would be great to pick them up. And as you can see, comments are coming in already from Kwakule Henry Jembi saying great Akaa Fele for me. That's Henry Kwakule from Lagos. Already the comment is there, so you can see it. So now, exactly. So let's talk about I Am Benue. I mean, everybody is Benue, but why the I Am Benue brand?
All right. Yeah, this question again. Yes, we are our brand. We are the brand of Benue. So basically, I am Benue, you are Benue, and every one of us is Benue. So I Am Benue, it is something that gives us that unique to take pride of who we are, our identity. So hey, take it, grow it. It's your thing. It's not just mine. It's just like asking radio belongs to me as well, right? I would say. So we need to
it belongs to everybody.
Exactly. We need to start visualizing. We need to start taking any product that is ours, personal, and also putting in work to grow it.
Right. So yes, everybody's been as we've said, but this concept is there, and you have a website, You bring news from Benue, everything from Benue, it's there. The local government's agriculture, every aspect of Benue life is actually on your website. And for some people who really don't understand this concept, you are here now to explain more, which you have just, done. But you are joining me now from England. I am in Nigeria. You are in England at the moment, but your heart is at home. So for me, I know that wherever you are in the world, you can get news wherever. But how do you get news for someone who doesn't know how this process works?
Right. Sourcing out news. I wouldn't say like we've removed the aspect of news out of I am
Yeah.
Benue, and we leave that to the media outlets at home
Mm.
and in
Yeah.
Nigeria. Reason because it doesn't represent uh, what we do, because we are people of
Hmm.
storytelling. So how we get news is basically I have a group of like-minded people, the few who team up with
Yeah.
me, and I kind of see this day that we are in coming. So like today, what I mean by this day is you are in the lockdown, so you have to find a way of working
Mm.
remotely. So I saw that
Yeah.
this time is going to come to our land, and we have to start thinking ahead of working together, from anywhere at all that we are, to put our home on the map. The reason because is
Hmm.
if you travel around the world back then, late 90s, early 2000s, you see that nobody, even some Nigerians, they don't know what our home, they don't know what Benue is. You have to reference the legend Two-Face Ijibia before they actually get to understand where Benue State is, with the song African Queen then. So, and you see what happened
Hmm.
to him, because he is standing there, but he needs our support. Just like what I said earlier, we need to take anything that belongs to us personally to push it, because people don't know who we are. So we have a duty
Yeah.
to play.
Exactly. So a comment coming in from Yuliam Austin Shija.
Right.
I'm sure you can read that. Yeah, because he's saying Akaa Fele is a great and resilient guy. I've been following Benue for a while. He has done a great job. That's what he is
Thank
saying
you.
there.
I've actually
Right.
worked with
You know,
Austin Yulia Shija before,
hmm
and
yeah.
he has this vast knowledge of our history that
hmm
I'm looking forward to seeing Austin on Asking Radio to share some of his knowledge about Tivland and Benue
Yeah.
to a whole lot of people, because he's a guy that was contributing greatly to I Am Benue. Then I don't know if he's still doing Quende News Source, but yes, he's someone that I know has love for print media and the news media. So yes,
Yep.
thank you,
Right.
Yulia.
All right. Okay. So, before your lamb's comment, came in as well, you were saying that the moment of working remotely like this, you were aware that it was going to come. Maybe not coronavirus kind
No.
of uh, situation exactly, but remote communication for radio and TV and, the new media. We know that the world is a global village. So wherever someone is, we're supposed to link them, not necessarily going to have them in the studio just the same way we're doing now. And technology has made this, possible. But before then, I was saying even I am Benue, remove news outside I am Benue, but you do features, you tell stories of things that are happening where you are not there physically. So for me, as a news and media person, I understand how these processes work. But for somebody who doesn't understand, do you want to explain a little bit?
Right. I am going to explain this as if I'm teaching someone who wants to do the same. However, you can feel free to write for I Am Benue. So what I do is, yes,
Mm,
I spend a whole lot of time on social networking sites, reaching out to our brothers and sisters. I have reached a lot of people that, hey, can we work together? Promote your business. because it is important that you start thinking of promoting your business online. The social networking sites alone, it's not enough. And telling our stories on social networking sites alone, it is not enough, because this guy can easily just switch the algorithms that no one is going to even see the name of Benue on social networking sites. But when we spread this across all different channels, then our name is going to be there online. So what I do is I get in touch with brothers and sisters depending on what source. And personally, I do carry out research myself. I've traveled everywhere in Benue State to all local governments with the help of our brothers there to source out, history information. That is where we have all that on I Am Benue. And I've made also great network to places back at home. So some of the contents are paid for, and some of them, yes, people actually contributed to be part of the project to build I Am Benue. So it is not an individual thing. I have great like-minded people who are on ground or spread across who are from Benue that actually contribute greatly to the success of I Am Benue so far. So let me clarify. So reach out to people, reach out, call the person you want to talk to. You can call whoever is leading us, they will answer you. You can call whoever you believe that, yes, can contribute to what you're doing. Yes, they will answer you. You can call to whoever you want to send to do anything for you at all. Yes, they will answer you. So the key thing is, do not feel too big in anything you are doing. Reach out to the person that you want to involve in what you are doing, that, hey, I need your help. Can you help me do this? The only thing that whatever you get is fine. You have to learn how to accept. People have things going on. They might say, we are busy, we can't help you, but it is not personal. So reach out, because I stayed here, and what I do is I reach out, I call people, I send messages, I reach out. I get yes and I get no, but you have to do the work as well. So whatever is coming from home, I have to find a way of putting it well to give us that representation that I feel it is important to everything that we've been blessed with.
All right. Okay. So if you are just joining us, we are actually looking at I Am Benue, the I Am Benue initiative here from this man here. That's Akaa Fele. Yeah, that's him over there. So yeah. Promoting Benue, great minds from Benue. So you're watching us on Facebook and YouTube. We just let Asking Radio take a break from here, so the programming will continue. But we're on YouTube Live and on Facebook. And we're also asking you, what is your own Benue dream? So our comments can be coming in here. And just as you're saying, this one from Henry, so far we just received 2 comments here, but feel free to drop your comments in the comment box on Facebook so that it could be interactive here. If you also want to call, you can call and have your voice on air. That's +234 902 127 5464. If you would prefer to call, you can call us here. It's King James here together with Akaa Fele, and we're looking at his initiative of I Am Benue. And another message is coming in here. That's a comment from Akume Oliver. He just said that he's Honorable Akume Oliver joining from Lagos.
Greetings.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you for joining us. If you have any question for Akaa Fele, you can also go ahead and ask basically about I Am Benue and other initiatives that he has brought, working tirelessly to put Benue on the map. Now, before you want to promote your state, there are good things about your state that you want the world to know. And in TIV, they say that one vihine shengoga.
Okay.
That means, one vihine shengoga, meaning that no matter how ugly a child is, it's never ugly in the eyes of the mom. So naturally, I'm not going to think that you think there is anything bad about Benue. That's why you want to promote the positive side of Benue. But just looking at Benue again, what are the things that are happening that at times your heart bleeds?
Right. I mean, when we talk of Benue, it is the same as any other place at all that you're going to travel to. You know, there is no difference. Let us not bring things like good roads, electricity, all the development and all that into it first. I am not talking about that. As people,
Yeah.
as a place we are blessed with, we have everything that every other place in this world has. So, as a people, I think we need to remove the mindset that we don't have unity, we don't like ourselves, we are envious, that's it's not true. The moment you start thinking like that, you are now doing a whole lot for the development of our blessed state, Benue State. So we have to open our mind and be positive, right? We have to remove the ego out of us, and be human beings, right? And take our home to a better level, because we don't want to go back. We can keep correcting all that, but we've seen our brothers and sisters that started before us. We've seen our leaders, but we can hardly compete today. It's not that we are not capable. We are blessed with gifts and everything it takes to compete anywhere in this world, right? So we need to start believing in us, right? And start reaching out to take whatever a brother is doing or a sister as yours. Take it personal and help somebody feed him or her, feed himself, feed herself. When people are doing well, you are automatically doing well. So stop thinking that, okay, I need to grow my own brand for me alone. No, reach out to people, help us, help people, help whoever is doing to do, and whatever you are going to do will be helped. Automatically, we are taking our home to another level. So there is nothing wrong with Benue, and Benue is like, mention any city really, New York, London, Berlin, wherever, Tokyo, everything. Like I keep saying, everything I've seen everywhere in this world, I've seen it in Benue first. So yes, it is us. We are just starting. We haven't been anywhere. We don't have a system that works for everybody. So we need to come back and find a way that we can work together as brothers and sisters, and find a way of making us not just food basket, because hey, we are not just food basket of the nation. We are like the middle of everything you think of that is good, you find it in Benue, right? So we need to come back and work, not talk, but work together. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so it's Extra Speed with King James here, and we're taking your comments as well. From Okankuru, he says that I've been chatting him, but probably never knew it was him. Very nice dude, easygoing as well. Kudos, King James. Yeah, so yeah. Now, you mentioned Two-Face taking the Benue culture through music to the world. Now, from what you've been listening to coming from Benue arts and culture, most recently, the kind of music that is coming from Benue, the talent everywhere, maybe I should play this song briefly, and then the song that was started with, and then let's look at this kind of talent coming from Benue. It's Extra Speed with King James, and I'm hosting Akaa Fele here. We are talking I Am Benue. He's the initiator of I Am Benue, and we are all Benue. So what's your Benue dream? First, let's hear the Benue dream from Savito. He calls this one Ta.
Ayatutukao no Choyama Ayatutukao no Sitimbile Shebine Beva YMC cool. It's your boy Savito. I know be on this one. You got something to say. I have something to say. We'll have something to say. Listen, love. Nigga, testo foya sivania maondo wasi unelumuyo manaungwa ungwa sen wasi ayanga tuwala yasi luna hanga oti yanga so wanyana so shimamyo unimba kule kepa yanga tonda na wanya shune tembi yo apava na wanya but right now hingi boy YiYE wanyana wanya jondo ne jondo kavi nongo shako di otogo yeka saongom shibi wana yo manilu yala mom Panyo tomato kenta wasi Kishine tine zanza akene ba Olo kwije bo nengi don yo wen pango sendi yene ngo bota wesi yese now tati Tawa to hideo Tawa to hideo Taro to hideo Taro to hideo
This is King James with the music you love on As King Radio, 98.5 Speed FM.
I used to read the Mila Mateo Yanti Kampa, was in the Higan Luvan say Kuye, Gambo Lue Hula Yamyon Pakai, Oluque, Guzina say yes, MK Congo. Maopin soon, Gaya Demipine Quane to men, Benue Nekata, West Shinkatalo Kundu right now, Yombachi Higan by Yila Seka Mumu, Patito, Pakuma Guva say, Yon Mongo Zambele, your tea, Gudu Condom, Gudu, sending to Yanka Han, Seluzana, saying the name, Bassetti Makenete, Tisa to Menenti, she said, so name Tati, Honsepe, Kilango Gaya Sisave, Ayatu to Wesine Shida Bay, Yokwa Hombase, the young Penyon Giko Shaya, Katem Yongo Nemba Grilla Chivi Himbi YiYE. Buffet tell them, Mr. Region Beats, almost every two.
All right, so that's Sevito there with the song, basically he's saying that Tawasu Hide Shavitsila ngisi wanja rukiruke kwa mba atonda na wanja call I mean just like how many C's there, but they would divide and give wanja you by paving on yangi cook YiYE. Anyway, so that's what he's talking about. Yeah. So now we're talking about maybe not for you, just for any other person watching us on YouTube and Facebook. We have a comment coming from Damn Cool Taste. We're seeing you doing a great job. Big ups. That should be you.
Thank you, Dan Cool.
All right.
Thank you, Asking Radio.
Right. Yeah, thank you. So now back to this music by Sevito, Arts and Culture, the talent from Benue. I am Benue. How do you look at this?
Great. Context-wise, is good. But I feel, yes, for development, we need to change our narrative. Because it's a great song, but it's telling me something that a brother will call and tell me that, hey, this is what, focusing on Ta Thief, because I'm not talking of, the song wasn't talking of Ta Idoma or Ta Gide. The song is focusing on Ta Thief. So I'm talking in reference to Ta Thief, So it's the same thing that a thief brother and sister will call to tell me that, hey, Ta was a Vihi, we don't have unity and all of that. It is the same narrative, but this is what I said, it is not true. We need to put in the work, right? It is not Ta doesn't own itself. It is we the people, right? That we need to change the narrative and we need to start rethinking a lot of things, starting with the narrative. Therefore, if we take care of us and our things, hey, there won't be anything like Ta. Ta will just follow whatever we are doing. And we don't have to go back to the normal ways of doing things. We have to improve and deliver something better, deliver something that, hey, we bring whatever we want to Benue, name it. So we need to start putting work on ourselves. And in terms of arts and culture and media, we need to start also changing the narrative. I know that this is what everybody talks about, but hey, maybe answering the Benue dream in songs could also help. And how we can do that could also be another positive light to throw in. We are tired of hearing about this division and we don't like ourselves and all that. That that is not true. Things are difficult with everybody, yeah, but we shouldn't take like personal things to tar, we should call a brother that, hey, these are my challenges, this is what I'm going through. Or Zambeo, that means, hey, you can beg someone, right? You have to beg to, to get by and also work for tar. So it is good, but it is giving me the same thing that we know that a brother or a sister could sit and have the same conversation. It is the same thing. That is not helping those coming behind us. We are feeding them with this thing. And they are also going to feed whoever is coming. We need to feed them with positive and show them that, hey, this is how it's done.
Yeah, exactly. But how I'm looking at it is, it's more like going back to yesterday. Yesterday was better than today. And by the time you actually point out certain things that were happening that are no longer happening, I think naturally that's one way of saying, what can I also do? Which is why I'm asking, we are all Benue, right?
Right.
I am Benue. We are Benue. Now, exactly, I am Benue. So if we are all Benue, then what is your Benue dream? You have I am Benue, you're doing your part. I have as King Radio, I'm doing my part. Everybody has, an initiative trying to do something. So collectively, and that's why we're asking here, what is your Benue dream? Where do you want to see Benue tomorrow? Now the whole world is talking about post-COVID-19. Now we all want to be alive to see where the world goes tomorrow. So what is your dream for Benue? That's what we're asking. And I mean, your comments can keep coming into the comment box. Here, just tell us your own dream for Benue, what you are doing or what you're planning to also do for Benue, because I am Benue, you are Benue, we are Benue, I am Benue. And that's why Akaa Fele is here as well. And we're, talking about that. Now, the things that you see before the song that I was asking you, the kind of things that you see coming from your own state that you don't like, looks like you don't want to talk about them. You want to move forward. But before you move forward, you have to identify problems before you proffer solutions. So what kind of things that come up from Benue or come out from Benue that you keep seeing on the social media that you almost regret coming from Benue?
I would never regret coming from Benue. But yeah, social media is social media, right?
Yeah.
And I think everybody should have his or her own opinion on what they want to say or voice out on social media or even in the physical. However, they will bear the consequences, right? So whatever you say, there is power in whatever you say. So wherever you say, you should take those teachings, from home, what you are taught, and represent yourself, because you are that brand, you are Benue, right? So if you go out there, if there is no home that is bad, so don't say that, oh, my home is bad, or I don't have a mother, I don't have a dad, or this. No, that doesn't exist. That is why you are in that position, to learn, to correct those things, and to come out and do your own, because you are created as an individual. So on social media, I could just go on and on and on and on and on. But you know what? The truth is, yes, poverty was created and recreated, and it's going down the routes that from poverty, we're having security issues and all of that. But these are things that we can solve, right? These are things that we can solve. So by saying, hey, we shouldn't go back to those days. People those days were like warriors. They had plans, strategies, ways of surviving and generating all this wealth and all of that, and passing on these lands and all of that. How many people own lands of that vast? Unless you are in a position to, you understand. So it's not about going back or anything, but hey, we should be careful of whatever we are putting out there. It's not as in being careful of not expressing yourself, but we shouldn't take views from where we don't know. Like, we cannot sit in Benue and start doing things the Yoruba way or the American way, or we cannot sit in Benue and be doing things that we are taught in school, right? You understand? We are from Benue. If you go to school and they teach you how this is how development works, and you bring it in to, to recreate or to apply that in Benue, you know that it's not going to go down the way it is written in the books. You have to find a way to make it functional, right? So
Yeah.
depending on the topic, if not, we still have our land, I mean, where people are chased out and all. I don't know what's happening there, but we still have the lands to go back. We still have the villages to go back and farm, and even farm better, right? We still have, we are blessed with that. This is money, guys. This is money. I keep telling people, home is only where you get free money. The taxman will come for his own penny, but you still get money. When you leave home to any other place at all, you don't have free money. You're not going to make money like that from salaries and all of that, because everything you get systematically goes back to that place that you are enjoying the light, water, and everything. But home is where you make money, right? So things like that.
Right.
Go on.
So yeah. So if you are just joining us, we are talking Benue. I am Benue. You are Benue. We are all Benue. And what's your Benue dream? So if you you just want to, besides sending in your comment here, as others have sent, if you want to join the conversation live, you can just let us know. You just need to have a laptop or your mobile phone that's Android, and a laptop that has webcam. Most computers have webcam now. And then you are in a place that is well lit and you have good internet. So that way you can just tell us here in the comment box that you want to join live, and we will connect you live here so that you can also be part of this conversation. So this comment coming from Helene and Naben say, finally got to see the face behind I Am Benue, a great platform promoting the state. Keep on with the good works. So you can see, I just unveiled the masquerade. All right. So
Thank you, Helene. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Exactly.
By the
So,
way, everybody commenting, sorry, King, everybody commenting, they have to join. We have work to do. It doesn't matter what industry you are in, we have to come together. So, yes, I've been in touch with a whole lot, but everybody, look, I'm an open book. Everybody. When I say everybody, yes, we have space online, we have space in the physical. Let's come together.
Exactly. So that's the other point, that you really need to, let people know, as I said, because some have an idea that they've been following you, like Shija, Austin. You actually said that you've done something together before. Others are just wondering, how do I get to contribute? Because it's not about knowing what to do, but being led into doing what they think they cannot do. So part of which is saying, yeah, you can be part of it. Now, how? Let's say I'm Helene and I'm asking you how.
Right. You are in radio. For you to be part of I Am Benue, like myself, I am good with branding, digital marketing, global digital cultures, and all of that. I have my own strength, and I have also other people I work with that they also have their own strength. So if you come to me that, hey, you want to be part of this, you are bringing something that we don't have, or you are bringing something that we have to join us and keep growing the particular section, right? And if you also, the thing is, I want everybody to create, everybody to have something, because we are created here. Everybody has that gift given to him or her, to do that is unique with every other person. So bring that. You can also bring your own idea if you want that, hey, this is what I'm thinking of. How do I do it? Right? And we will come together and make sure that, yes, we contribute, making what you want to do succeed or exist for you to continue the management, right? So don't shy away. We can think together. And if you say, hey, you are into media, but you want to have your articles, your write-ups published, or you have a story that you want to share, you want to sell your book, whatever you want to do, you have your business that you want to promote, you want people to know about your local government, you want people to know about the story of your, whatever it is, we have the platform, right? So we will work
Right.
on that together.
So you can see this coming from Teyima Chachafate. She's a great talent as well.
Yeah.
Sings very well and dances very well and looks beautiful too. But she's saying that you look like a Chinese man, and he's saying, "Great work, sir. Nice to see your real face."
Thank you.
Right. Well, you forgot to tell her that you're not a Chinese man.
Oh
Anyway.
no, I mean, like I said, everybody, the key thing in life is I've just noticed a whole lot of gray on my head, right? So the key thing in life is everybody is right and everybody is wrong, depending on where you are standing, So
Yeah.
yes, I could look Chinese, but originally my other half, which is Japanese, they don't get along with the Chinese, right? But it's cool. So everybody is entitled to what they want to say. So we have to understand that, hey, this is how every individual is different. So they will always have their own view. So yes, I am not from the Asian side, even though I have the blood in me. Yes, I am Tiv. I am Benue.
Right. So yeah, if you're just joining us, this is what's happening here. And there are several ways that you can be part of this by sending your comment, just like the comments you are seeing here, or by calling us on the phone. And that's the number here, plus 234 902 127 5464. That is if you want your voice, just your voice. But if you want to be a guest through visuals like this, you can also just tell us here and just prepare yourself with good internet, good phone, good lighting, or a computer with good internet and webcam. And then we send you the invitation and you can be part of this discussion. And from Yotimbi Ajabo, Emma Everest, he's saying this is great. I love people with good initiatives. And by the way, this is the guy that you've heard the song Ngoti Kwakbomba Baga, right?
Right. Oh,
Right.
it's from
So
your
that's
team.
the man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice
that's the
meeting,
man
sir.
there. Yeah, that's the
Yep.
the father is a folk singer, and the father has been around for a long time. The man is over 100 years now.
Oh
I think the
wow.
last I knew he was 98, 99. So yeah, Everest can tell his father's real age. If he can go back to the comment and just tell us his father's real age, but it's in the blood.
Wow.
The man has been around, doing music for a long time, and then
Wow.
it's in the blood. So yeah, that's what's happening there. The talent in Benue and what we're talking. So we have a message from Stephen Lord T. Will, yeah. Great. Love this, my brother. I am Benue's founder.
Oh, thanks, bro. Love you too. And yes, you heard
Right.
it already. Get in touch. Let's work.
Yeah, exactly. I am Benue's for everybody.
Yeah.
So you want to comment? Yeah, you keep the comments coming on here. You want to call the number, going down on the screen that's scrolling. You can see it down there. Or you want to appear on video this way. You can also just send your email address here and get ready with your computer and good internet and good lighting so that we put you on as well. It's becoming interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, people should feel free. I believe King James, your questions, I need more questions, whatever, it's fine. We are like having a brotherly conversation, and the dream is today. Yesterday,
Yeah.
we only pay respect to, our ancestors for whatever they've done to give us this space today. But the dream is today. We need to focus on, this is the highest moment in my life, in your life, this moment right here that you are listening to us. The next one, we don't know. It is not guaranteed. So it is whatever we do at this moment that stands.
Exactly.
Right. So hey guys, let's come together. Let's do this. You can also talk about your own projects if you come live or you call. So I can tell you
exactly.
how
That is
let us grow your own projects.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm saying that it's the Benue dream. I am Benue, you are Benue, we are all Benue, I am Benue. So what's your own Benue
On
dream? I mean, all
Asking
of us have
Radio.
something. Exactly. So if you're
This is
thinking
happening
something,
in Benue. This is happening in Benue, and it is also happening in the virtual space that Benue bought. We all have now a share virtually. So come up for all artists that are, commenting so far and all, for everybody commenting, send your story, send your profile. Who are you? What you do? What you are into? Your business. You can put your business up for free on I Am Benue, right? Let people get to know you. Let people get to read about who you are and what you are good in. This is how the person in Lagos is going to look for whoever is good with, agri, or how to build, or how to whatever, and connect with you. You don't have to
yeah,
hold back yourself. Put yourself out, right? And let's do
yeah,
this.
right.
So
Right. So I am Benue, and Benue to the world. So this guy here, Tyrone, big lion, that's Tyrone Terrence. Tyrone is a great writer. We worked at the BBC World Service Trust together. I was saying it in my broadcast yesterday.
right.
And Tyrone, yeah, he was the brain behind most of the episodes of Waiting Day and Story Story. He's a great writer. So I was saying that I and Tyrone wrote episode 36 and 38 of Waiting Day, just the two of us. So it
Wow.
was a great privilege, moving from radio and writing for TV. I was saying it and you were asking me for copies of Story
Story
yesterday,
story.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So Tyrone here is a great, writer. We work together.
Wow.
And that night, do you know what happened?
No.
We wrote episode 36 and I was just waiting after we signed off, and during airplay on Nigeria stations, I was just waiting to see my name with Tyrone, and the graphic editors did a very big mistake. They still went to pack names of writers that didn't even write and put at the end credit. I was mad, and it's already there. So I only say I wrote it, but if I show you that copy, you are still not going to see my name. You see my name on the hard copy, the paper copy, but not at the end of the credits, which was really bad. But that's
Crazy.
it. Benue to the world. So
Wow.
Helene Aben is saying that, are there any particular areas you currently are lacking strength? If yes, then what are the challenges? I don't know if that question is to you or to me as well, but let me hear from you.
Yes, I am lacking. I am lacking in all areas at all. I am just starting, and I need people to jump on board. So whatever you feel that you do and you can contribute, yes, it is welcome.
Yeah, right. Okay. So from Stephen Lord T. Will, I said, wow, wish to be part of it. You're already part of this. If it is what is going on here, you're talking about, you are part of it. But if it is something like being part of I Am Benue, then Akaa Fele is also here. And that's what he has been saying. Maybe he will just, something like, maybe you want to find out which area they have strength or something.
Okay.
Like maybe Stephen Lord.
Let me clarify this.
Yeah.
For a lot of people who don't understand, maybe if I said understand is wrong, but for a lot of people who wants to contribute, most of the things we are doing it out of passion, out of home, out of what we love to do, So
Yeah.
to contribute, the reason I'm saying this is we have a pot that everybody can put something inside and grow it, right? So I used to have like a team over 50, right? But 10 people with personal funds, personal money, whether it's 5,000 or 2,000, whatever. If you pay over 50,000, 50 people, it's a whole lot of money, right? So, but the thing is, now what I understand is that was the beginning. Now what I understand is we don't need money at all to start. The foundation is there, right? Whatever you are doing, you can market yourself. You can put it up online. The reason why I'm saying this, if you put whatever you are doing or your profile up on I Am Benue, and we tend to share it on social networking sites, you will be reaching about over 200,000 people, because I Am Benue on Facebook and Nigerian Issues, the name Nigerian Issues, we stay working on it, but we work together in partnership. So whatever goes on I Am Benue will go on Nigerian Issues, and that will save you a whole lot of time, because Facebook, all these platforms, they don't allow people to create something, put out there, and go viral. No, you have to boost it. You have to pay money before they will expand. They will open up those gates for you to have a wider reach. But we are in here together. So whatever you feel like spreading at all, yes, we have to work together and spread it across. Right? That makes sense. So if you are an artisan, or if you're an artist, or whatever you're doing, for artists, whoever is in music, we actually have profiles of artists. You have your bio, and then you have a playlist, and you have your songs, and you can also have your songs with the lyrics, right? And all you need to do is copy that link and share it, instead of typing the whole thing and all again and again and again to share it with people, right? And people will get to access your music, or access links that you have that people to download your music, right? So anything at all works. I just don't want people to bring politics partisan, because I said we cannot all be politicians. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And that's the website there, right? IamBenue.com.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. Now,
I smile saying that, because look, there is nothing in this life, my brother, my sister, if you're watching, nothing. The joy, being thankful that, yes, we have a home is enough. The name Benue. If you sleep and you wake up that you're working for Benue, hey, you have to give it 100% and see the magic.
Right. So, here we have, let me go to this one from Thomas Atondo. He's saying that King James, YiYE, the man with the golden voice. Well, love, nice job, sir. Would like to partner with you in the nearest future. Shout out to your guest, founder of I Am Benue. That's from Thomas.
Hey, Thomas, thanks.
Right, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas, thanks. I'll look forward to working with you in the future as well. Now, from Yotimbi Ajabu, Everest, he's saying again that my father, Yotimbi Ajabu, who is Steve, traditional singer, is from Adipumba Agua, Shongu, local government areas requested by King James. Yeah, would have been nice if you told us his age, because the last I knew, I think he was 98, 99. He should be 100.
Yeah, saying that I was like the 5th generation of my own family in Tivland. So I met like my granny's granny, right? And she passed on at the age of 130, right? So these days, we have daddy. Daddy is there. Daddy is strong. I have seen people. I've seen our fathers. I've seen our mothers live, right? Because we tend to take so much instead of us to pay attention to the so much that we have, right? Stop drinking Panadol for another person's medicine. Focus on the craft, your gift, and learn how to cut from your own piece and share. There's magic in this. I don't know how to explain.
Well, you will be able to know how to explain. It's Extra Speed here with King James, and we're live on Facebook and, of course, YouTube. So this question looks like you've answered it, but Stephen wants to know. He's saying his first question is, what is this I Am Benue project all about? You have said it, but briefly just summarize for him.
Right. To summarize that, I Am Benue, think of non-partisan. So it is a non-partisan online and offline platform, right? So what we do is we tend to...
98.5 Speed FM.
Yeah, just go on. Yeah.
Right. So online, offline,
yeah, go on.
Right? And we do not have ethnic boundaries. So there is nothing like I'm Tiv, I'm Idoma, I'm Egede, and all of that. we are one Benue, right? So we aim to
Yeah.
share your stories. We aim to tell your stories because there is power in storytelling, right? And we tend to talk about issues that matters, right? We tend to
Yeah.
talk about critical things that matters, the basics, things that we need, things, whatever you feel that needs to be corrected. If you can write about that, yes. If you can report about what is happening in your place, yes. So I am Benue is also that. And collectively, we want to collaborate. We want to support every other person at all, including our friends, yeah, by creating organic content. We need to know where Mbakine is. We need to know where Mbachin is. We need to know how these market structures operate every five days and all of that. We need to know what it means to have say, or I wish I could speak Idoma clearly to explain this also in other tribes. So we need to sell us. We need to promote us. So I am Benue covers all of that. So it is a partisan online and physical community without boundaries, right? Where people share their
Right.
stories.
Yeah. So, yeah, Stephen, you are saying that probably that's the explanation. I saying thanks so much for the clarification. Thank you, King James. He is also asking one more thing. I think that's for Asking Radio, because he's saying, King James, that's asking if we have app. Yes, Asking Radio app. As you can see here, Asking Radio app is available for download on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. If you go to ourbenue.com, you can also listen to Asking Radio there as well. Or if you go to TuneIn, you can listen to, you are asking for app particularly. So the answer is yes. Asking Radio has got an app on Google Play Store and Apple App Store, meaning that if you're using iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, you can also have Asking Radio app there. So that is it there, Steve, if you're listening. And more comments are coming in now.
Okay.
This is coming from Thomas Atondo. He's saying that finally, I will appreciate if you help to advertise my newly launched CHS machine. I call Innovated, a contact-free hand washing and sanitizing machine. We're currently seeking partnership from governments and organizations. Is there any way this platform can help us achieve wider reach of our product's knowledge? Detailed information on the product and my company is on my timeline. We'll appreciate your feedback. Thank you. I think we are already doing that, aren't we?
Yes. I have actually added him up on Facebook, and we will continue the conversation. People are going to know about your innovative product. So that is fine. We'll take it up there. Thanks for being in touch. I will be in touch, and I will do my bit. King will do his bit. And we will try to put this product out. Just like any other thing, really, we get to discuss what your product is, what's the aim of these, why the product, and these are questions that brothers and sisters will love to know about this, and we'll put all this up for people to learn from. Right, so it's fine. I've added you on Facebook, waiting for your acceptance, and I will take it there with you.
All right. So Everest is asking, can someone call in? Yeah, I've been giving the number. He thinks the number is not displaying, but that's the number. I've given it before. So basically, if you call in from outside Nigeria, or if you are in Nigeria, you don't need to add +234, just 0902 127 5464 Everest. So you can call now, and you will be on air here. The number is there, Everest. I'm sure you can see it. So call now, and you will join the conversation here. Extra Speed with King James. I am Benue. So that's it. We are all Benue. I am Benue. You are Benue. Akaa is Benue. We are all Benue. So yeah. So Everest, once again, that's the number there. You can see that. So if you are ready, just call us. You might do a song for us as well. And keep your comments coming in here on Facebook. and of course on YouTube as well. We'll see your comments if they come in. Then we just take that. Looks like Everest is there. Hello, Everest.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
Fine.
Yeah. Now, are you using the same phone you want to talk and do streaming at the same time?
No. No, I'm holding the phone. I'm doing it on my left hand side.
That means you have to
I'm calling with a different phone.
That means turn down the volume of the other phone, then you call us back. You don't need to
Okay.
keep coming back. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Or if you have done that already, then you can go ahead with your contribution.
I've done that.
All right.
Okay, sir. I'm calling to appreciate you
Yeah.
for the work you have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great job, and I want to thank the initiator. I am Benue.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
a
bro.
great job too. So, in fact, I want to appreciate your support for, especially for artists in Benue State.
Yeah.
Yes, you're doing a great job for us. And most of the times we are being discouraged because of lack of support. But the work you are doing is very nice, and I want to just call in and encourage you to keep it up.
Right.
Thank you.
And I want to, yes, I want to talk to the initiator of Benue and Benue. I know if we come together like this, I know we can make Benue great. Thank you. So I just want to call and appreciate. Concerning my dad, you asked him to explain how old he is.
Yeah.
Actually, he was born in 1926. In September, he will be 94 years in September. This coming September.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Yes. Right about now, he is very old and he can't even sing again.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
All right, sir.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for that information.
We need to keep the legacy. We need to document knowledge that we don't know. Hey, we have people who are over 90 in Benue. Come on, guys. God is great.
Yeah, I mean, there is another singer. There is another singer called Ame Yongo. Ame Young should be up to 100 now. Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah. So yeah, they are doing well actually.
Wow.
So yeah, thank you very much, Everest, for calling.
Thanks, Everest.
Audio contribution. Yeah. So Everest is a great talent as well. I told you about his song Ngo Tipo Po Mbabaga. It's a great song. You must have listened to it at some point.
Yeah.
So he said something there about maybe before then. Let's see this comment. Is he saying something new? Okay. Stephen, thanking us again. So happy being part of this conversation. I learned a lot. Keep it up. So that's his message there.
Thank you, Stephen.
Still right. Yeah. All right. So
yeah,
that's it. Yeah. So I was saying that, yeah, from Everest, he was saying something. I mean, the fear of being discouraged as upcoming artist, thinking that there is nobody to maybe encourage them. That's what he's saying. But both I Am Benue and AskingRadio.com, yeah, we try to, bring people up to limelight. So for us, at least, he's happy of what we have done. That's what he's saying. You might want to add.
Thank you. In addition to that, I always said, look, whatever we are doing, we do have a whole lot going on individually. Like if you're trying to create, or if you're trying to write your music and try to produce your track, what goes down with that. You need to think of the producer, the costs. You want your ambience, quiet place, and all of that, the right atmosphere. It is the same like every other thing you are in. So sometimes it is not that people don't want to like come close and get involved with what you are doing, but everybody have his or her challenges, responsibilities, whatever going on. So sometimes it is good to pinch people that, hey, how about I can come on your radio and discuss my upcoming song, and how about I can come for an interview? Is there any space? Do you do that? Do you promote that? And as for what I do, you can also reach out. You have to write. You have to reach out, like I said earlier, because it's not that people don't want to get in touch. It's not that I don't want to reach out to you, but we have a whole lot of people. Like if we come on Facebook, for example, or WhatsApp, or any of these platforms that we see a whole village together, you still have over 5,000 friends that you can actually scroll through to say hello to everybody. So anyone at all who feels they have something worth doing and they want to involve the other person, reach out. Don't just assume that, hey, I am here, I am doing my own bit, and people don't want to get involved. Because maybe you might assume that people are seeing what you're doing, but hey, like I said, the space is big and there is enough for everybody. So reach out.
Yeah, and probably maybe they're not seeing enough or something. All right. So for reactions that have come in, I want Bativ, that's for people who have, just giving us heart. That's love,
Right.
That's how to do it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, So I want Bativ, Stephen Lord, say will. Don't choke, man.
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah. Yeah, Monica on the Bafano Kangi, T Machacha Fati, Helen in the band, he also contributed, and Favor Ada Paul. And for the likes, Mimi Anundu, James Sadoli, Leo Mizi, Yotimbia Jaboyima Everest, Kankuru, Akume, Oliver, and Monica Dofante again, and Kuli. Henry. These are, your reactions, and of course for the comments, the same comments that we have, projected here. As they keep coming in. We have spent an hour plus here. We're talking, and we can talk on and on and on and on and on.
It's family, It is family.
Exactly.
The time doesn't wait for any of us. So, King, for cutting you, thank you, everybody. And like I said, reach out. I will do my best to reach to you, but reach out as well. And if I don't respond instantly, know that, yes, hey, just understand we're all human. I will definitely reach out.
Yeah.
I will definitely get back to you.
Yeah.
And whatever you are doing in life, it is not too small, and it is not the best. It is something that you have to keep building, keep working on it, because every day we do learn. And everything I've seen across the world, we are doing everything right in Benue. The thing is, it's not just come together, but we need to find a way that we work together, right? So whatever you are doing well. I really, really appreciate everybody. Everybody that starts, everybody that is doing, it is not easy. We know sometimes you know what to do, but you sit down there to do it and you don't know how to do it. It's not that you don't have the idea. We understand. But if you come together, a brother will give you a way to start. If you come together, I'll be able to write about, yourself, your music, or your community. But if you don't, I might not have the money to pay someone or to find you, because I will be thinking, oh, how can someone locate you or find what you do? So you have to reach out, and we have to take everything we are doing that is great to another level. Another level is by maintaining it.
Exactly. So that's the other part. But since we're not going to talk just in one day, the other thing that I've heard people talk about, complain about us, the times discussions like this, we try to leave out the negatives out. But of course, as I said earlier, you have to get to positive by identifying the negative. So the other thing people complain about is they generalize that Benue youth don't network because everybody thinks he went Sega,
No,
so but here you are,
I disagree with anything negative for us. It's there to teach us, right? Yes, it is true. People can say whatever they want to say to us, but are we still saying this same thing to ourselves? Yes, I can understand we don't have creative hubs, we don't have like youth centers, we don't have like studio spread across Benue where the youth could gather. When I say the youth, I don't classify youth the way people, academics or whoever those that went to school classify youth. For me, youth is from, when you were born to 17, 18, right? I'm not going to say youth is 30 something, right? So we need to create these hubs, where people can go engage themselves. But hey, how do we start? We have to find a way. Before, I remember like football used to bring us together, right? So we need to find things that work for us and start doing, So, hey, I always disagree with anything negative. Say something positive to yourself. Look, if you wake up tomorrow, tell yourself, I am great. Thank you, God, for life. I can do this. I can reach to King James and I'll be on the radio. For the first time, I will take myself on the radio. Yes, you can. Oh, I will get my story published on I Am Benue. Yes, you can. You are already across borders. We don't have boundaries. You can be anywhere now, whenever. So, but you need to put yourself.
Exactly where you are. Now, Mavdosh is asking a question here. I think it's quite important. Since his family, if they don't want us to go, let's just keep going on. Mavdosh is saying that, it's Benue. Homecoming. Mavdosh is asking a question. Is his I Am Benue same with Msome? What Oyemalu talks about, and then Odi Woods, is it same or all are different brands with same name? You understand that question, don't you?
Yeah, I understand the question. It's fine. Thanks for bringing that up, Mavdosh. Okay, I haven't heard from Mso May. I have
Mso May is.
I know Sir Mso May. I know him.
No, but he does Made in Benue, rather, right? Was it Made in Benue or something? The t-shirts.
Yeah. They did t-shirts. Yeah. So personally, I haven't been in touch with him. I tried getting in touch with Oyiman Alu because I tend to observe that yes, he's taking care of a whole lot of businesses in Benue, which is something great. And my own proposal was yes, we should put all these businesses on the air, right? Odi Woods, I have never spoken with him, but yes, he followed what I'm doing on Instagram, especially, and I see the good work that he's doing. But there is one I Am Benue. It's just like if you tell yourself I Am Benue, there is nothing else. Any other thing is another brand that is added to our own brand. So I am Benue, you are Benue. You can, if you are saying the same to me, you could say I am Benue and also I am Benue. So yes, the brand is I am Benue. I don't know what the brand Mso represents or Yima represent or Odi Woods, but I am Benue is here and it's for everybody. It's not just for Mso or Yima or Odi Woods. But to get in touch with I Am Benue itself, you have a platform. The website is there, iambenue.com. It has been functional since 2011. Get in touch, reach out, because we tend to have whatever good, whatever goods that you create in this world. It's like Facebook. It's not just for Mark Zuckerberg, right? Everybody benefits from Facebook. And now for I Am Benue, it belongs to everybody. So yes, but everybody do have their own brands as well. So yes, thanks for the question. I actually don't know how to answer that question, but I do understand the context of the question.
Yeah, exactly. So probably, let's say, Mavdosh, let me say that, let me believe that you have actually understood or you are rather satisfied with this response that Akaa has given you, since he understands the concept or the context in which you are coming from. Let's also agree that you also understand the context in which he has answered you. But also going back to the comments here, Everest is saying that Odi Woods is made in Benue.
Right.
But you and I know, I mean, I have an idea of the marriage between Made in Benue and I Am Benue. Probably that's what you're talking about, the context. But this is something we'll talk about sometime, right?
Okay. That I'm open for
some other time.
any topic, any conversation,
You
anytime.
want to talk
Wake me up
about
for
it now?
Benue.
All right. So I'm Mengi David Awen Jr. is saying brilliant move. Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, he's a good storyteller. Yeah, you need to come tell your stories on King James Asking Radio. Thanks, Amenge.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So another thing about this guy's inability to access Asking Radio is, I think a lot of them just sit and assume that Asking Radio is not in Makodi.
Right. It doesn't matter. Asking Radio is everywhere. Like, I've been to Austria and I've played Asking Radio there, and it was loud and clear. In UK, in the States, people play Asking Radio everywhere. I think you need to like show the demographic that you covered. So the thing is, this is why I keep saying, look, we have something that will take us anywhere. So if you want to be live on radio, if you want to put it in text, whatever, gone are the days that we were restricted, that, hey, we have mainstream media that we cannot self-broadcast, or we cannot reach out and have something that will give us good representation. You can start with social networking sites, your own, but coming up to the radio itself and sharing your story and typing it out, covers a whole lot. You should help us market whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Asking Radio is everywhere. You just need to like follow the link or download the app. And anytime you wake up, like I was listening to Asking Radio before, hey, being in the studio now, and you can be anywhere and still be in the studio, right?
Exactly. So that's true. So yes, that's askingradio.com. If you want to listen to Asking Radio in English, or of course tiv.askingradio.com. That's strictly for tiv.
Bro,
of course the
you
app is
actually
available.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, you actually see the way I'm talking about Asking Radio, because I take it as my own project. I mean, there is nothing about Asking Radio that I wouldn't tell you. Whatever, I don't care money that King James is making. This is for our own land, whatever, right? But my input and my interest, I want to understand what Asking Radio is, how I can listen to it, how we can share it, who you are saying, no, don't come to my studio. I would be like, why? And who you want to bring to your studio, and all of that, because I am interested. I've taken it like, hey, it is my own thing. Likewise, many other media activities and also persons that have reached out. So start taking everybody's thing as your thing, but don't get involved in personal business. Mind your business.
Well, so at this point, I would like to thank you very much for being on Asking Radio today, and talking about I'm Benue initiative is something that we can talk in a day. So yes, keep your questions and comments coming in, and if you want to join this conversation, we'll tell you this time before we go on. We will tell you when it's coming on again, when this discussion is coming on part 2. And if you want to join, just send an email to kingjames.yiye@gmail.com or kingjames.yiye@askingradio.com, or go to Facebook and just send me a message, and I should be able to send you a link so that you can join us when next we are coming on. kingjames.yiye@gmail.com. I'm trying to put that there. That's the email in case you want to send us, you want to be part of this. So definitely Akaa will be coming on akaafile@gmail.com. That is his own email account. So you can also send email just to ask for the questions, and if you want to be part of conversation going on after tonight. So that is Akaa's email there as well. You can send him an email, or go to iambenue.com. So there you can see whether you can send maybe your stories at iambenue.com, or info@iambenue.com. Whichever way you want to reach out, fine, you can. or you can send us text message anytime on this number, just anytime you want to be, because basically it is I am Benue, you are Benue, I am Benue, we are all Benue. So thank you very much for joining us. Those of you who sent your comments, thank you for the comments, and of course, so we have so much to talk about, and that's why we're laughing here, because so many things, the ones that are being covered from Benue, ranging from agri to social life, to the youth, to sports, to radio stations, to everything happening in Benue, is something we can keep talking and then, of course, putting it into action. So thank you very much once again for being on Asking Radio, Akaa.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to say before we go?
Thanks for the opportunity.
Is there anything you want to add? Yeah. All right.
Thanks for this great opportunity. And I feel like not saying thanks, but there's power when you say thank you to a brother. So I am not going to be those people who don't say thank you. For me, the way Benue brought me up, I have to say thank you, right? So King, I'm saying thank you for this. It is the first time that I'm going to be live in the studio in Benue State, right? So thank you, and thanks for your effort. This journey of yours did not start today. And now I'm beginning to understand what it takes, right? So every day you get to learn, every day something new is coming, but you need to keep up. So thank you for being consistent, and thank you for bringing, this is the ultimate thing. Thank you for not running away that, hey, things are not working, because you refuse listening to that narrative. Thank you for bringing your business, your body, your being to this place that they're telling you that is dangerous, where they don't support you, they don't work with you, they don't like you, they're going to steal you, they're going to beat you up, they're going to do, you see, all that is a lie. Thank you for believing in what you do and bringing it back home. And I believe everybody doing something outside there, King James is like an example. Bring it home and everyone will support, and you'll be all right. So I look forward to being in the studio physically. So thanks a lot. No, I'm not saying you should give me thumbs up. I'm just saying how it is. It's just the truth.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I love you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot.
You're welcome. Yeah, just to also acknowledge that Caroline Gasera Otaha, you also like this, and Moni Aini, you also, just showing us love there. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. And of course, that's how it's been on Extra Speed tonight here. Akaa Fele has been talking on his I Am Benue initiative, a whole lot of things that we need to talk about here in Benue. So thank you very much. And this is me here, King James, wishing you have a great night, and just keep the conversation coming on anytime we're here. I will play this song and go back to see how Akaa will dance to this song here by Rapizo, Coronavirus. I'm putting other songs together so that we can keep featuring them. So let it not be like it's Rapizo and Sevito alone, but all of you guys are going to do everything. I am Benue, Asking Radio, everything will keep happening just to, promote the talent we have in Benue. So thank you, and just watch us as we dance to this song, and I will say bye. Bye. Thank you very much.
Chimfa make your soul one day. Toyamba make me oh kwa oangi. Bu coronavirus, korongu dangerous. Toyam koro wakwa. My AK-47 no. Toyam wow, coronavirus cap wow. No pandemic gabi oh. Coronavirus cap wadingo. My presi wayo yasikyo. My name can be soon. Toyam me oh. Chimpa me tosu one day. Toyamba me me oh. Wow, angi bu coronavirus. Coronavirus dangerous. Joyam Koro Aqua, in my AK-47. Joyam Wow, Coronavirus Cup Wow, no pandemic Coronavirus Cup Wow, a festival, Classic. Coronavirus, Agrebo, Wayo. Coronavirus, Agrebo, Wayo. Coronavirus, Agrebo, Wayo. Coronavirus, Agrebo, Wayo. Buhiki China, Taba, Yempitili. Oh, your America, it's your Yamo. Coronavirus, not ours in Nigeria. Coronavirus, Korongo to Maleko, so Joyam. Korongo and Nugu, Korongo, Benue Joyam. Ubi in tight. She was a yoro, oh, Nathan, oh, Katoga, Ebrandin, she did not, oh, Wega, when you've been to Quishia, then Taiga, Iove, I'm a minute to a Canota, Olo Deho, wake up, Gayo, Nana, Yoshi. Aruwe kwa saliwu ya mikekeyo waka chile abe ahinga mainzwa chizwa wea so yesimyo shide ya menzendiga timaru hiya weo Coronavirus Agrebo Wayo Coronavirus Agrebo Wayo
The best music. 98.5 FM.
Agrebo Wayo Coronavirus Agrebo Wayo Uhiki China Taba Yempitili Onyo America Ito Yamo Coronavirus Not ours in Nigeria Korongo la Buddha Korongo to Maleko so Joyam Korongo Enugu Korongo da Benue Joyam Ubi in tight. She was a yoro Ao Natani Demi O Kajoga Ebrandin Oga She did not Wega when you've been to Quishia then Taiga Iove I'm a minute to a Canada Olo Deho wake up Gayo Nana Yam Yoshi Aruwe kwa saliwu ya mikekeyo waka chile abe ahinga mainzwa chizwa wea so yesimyo
You're getting the dance too much.
Joyamo korofa patiga korofaga jadiyamo korofa episiga korofaga itoyamo Mokorofa PDP ga Korofaga Jadia Mokorofa Akaga Korofaga Itoya Mokorofa Upiavinga Korofaga Itoya Mokorofa Chongugachi Korofaga Itoya Mokorofa Piusugao Korofaga Itoya Mokorofa Tietigao Korofaga Korofa Chaoga Chiafa Tege Oga Korofa otivga, afa orukega, korofa oyorobaga, afa odoga, uningi itaiteri, she was a yoro, kao na zende o, kajoga, ebrandin oga, she did not owega, when you've been to Quishia, then Taiga, Iove. I'm a minute to a Canada. Olo Deho, wake up, Gayo, Nana Yam Yoshi. Aruwe kwa saliwu ya mikekeyo waka chile abe ahinga mainzwa chizwa wea so yesimyo shide ya menzendiga timaru hiya weo Ito yam Loho na duwe he mtem yongo ukeisha shwa. Man government ti wese uhintine upenta ku Benue.